Okay, sometimes you're asked to put fractions, decimals, percentages into particular orders. It's fairly easy when you have basic fractions and decimals and percentages, but between each number here on the number line that you can see, so between the 0 and the 0.1, there's an infinite number of fractions that can fit in between there, because you can always go 0.10003 or 0.100035 and so on. So there's a lot of numbers that go in between each of our numbers there. Some examples of these are like in between the 2/10 and the 3/10, you've got your quarter, which is 25%, or between the 3/10 and the 4/10, you've got 1/3, which is 33%, or 0.33. So how do you work out what order some given given examples are in? I find it easier to put them all into one format. So let's have a look at this question. When we've got these 5 fractions, decimals and percentages, and asked to put them in ascending order, we need to know that ascending means from smallest to largest. And then I always find the easiest thing is to put them all into decimal form. So with 1/4, that's 0.25. 0.2 is already in our decimal form. 40%, so dividing by 100, that means move the decimal point over 2 places and you get 0.4. The fraction, 3/5, you can times it by 100 or make it over 100 and you get 0.6. And the last one's already in decimal form. Once you've got them all in decimal form, you can just look at the numbers after that. Now, see, this one's got 2 decimal places, so I think of that like 25. So if there's only 1 decimal place, I just think of a 0 on the end, so 20, 40, 60, 50. So which one would be the smallest? Well, 20 would be a smaller number than 25, 40, 60 and 50, so that one would go first, and so on. So my answer is, so the 0.2 that goes first, because that's like your 20, and 25 is the next number up, but we don't write the 0.25, that's just what we use to help us order. We write what was in the question, the 1/4. So 40 would be next, so the 40%, the 50 would be next, so the 0.5, and the 60 would be next, so the 3/5. So that would be your answer of those 5 numbers in order, ascending. A question like this, where you've got descending order, the opposite, so from biggest to smallest, again, I would put them into decimal form because I find that the easiest. So 3/4 is my 0.75. It's already in decimal form. The next one, dividing by 100, 0.67. And timesing by 100, you get 0.8. And the last one's already in decimal form. So the largest number of places behind the decimal point is 2. So we'll think of these numbers where they've got 2 decimal places. So 75, 72, 67, 80. And 82. So you can see the biggest is the 82, so we'll write that first. The next biggest is the 80 value, which is the 4/5. And then when you look through here, it'll be the 75 value, so it'll be 3/4, then the 72 value, and then the 67 value. So that's how you'd write your answer.